We have seen this mantra in parts. Now we shall see this mantra in full. Parichinmarto, 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 Dravinam Mamanyat. Parichinmarto, Dravinam Mamanyat. Parichinmarto, Dravinam Mamanyat. Rutasya patha, R is vowel, vowel R. Rutasya patha, namasa vivasit. Rutasya patha, namasa vivasit. One line, vertical line. Parichinmarto dravinam amanyat rutasya patha namasa vivaset. Uta svena kratuna samvadeta. Uta svena kratuna samvadeta. Uta svena kratuna samvadeta. Shreyamsam daksham. Shreyamsam daksham. Manasa jagrubhyat. Shreyamsam daksham. Manasa jagrubhyat. Rigveda 10.32.1. Rigveda 10.32.1. 10th mandala, 32nd sutta, first mantra. Parichinmarto dravinam amanyat rutasya patha namasa vivasit uta svena kratuna samvadeta shayamsam daksham manasa jagrubhyat. That's the mantra. Generally we understand there are ಮೊದಲನೇದು ನಮಪ, ಎರಡನೇದು ಮನಸ. ಅಥವಾ ನಮಸ ವಿವಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮನಸ ಜಗರ್ಭ್ಯಾತ್. We are generally given to understand that we have got 4 goals to be achieved in life: dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Dharma, I don't have an equivalent in English. Dharma itself, righteousness, the closest word is righteousness. Artha, wealth, in all forms. Kama, wishes, our wishes. Usually it is restricted to the physical relationship, but includes all wishes. Moksha, salvation, bliss. There are 4 that we are supposed to achieve in human life: dharma, artha, kama, moksha. But what's the reality? We forget the first and the last. Dharma we forget, righteousness. Moksha we are not at all bothered, we are not sure if it is there or not. So we concentrate mostly on artha, kama. How to grab and amass wealth, and how to satisfy all our wishes, all our greeds, all our wants, whims and fancies. But here Vedas say that it's not that you should leave out artha and kama. Yes, they are also there, but your artha and kama should be satisfied without antagonizing dharma and moksha. That's the point. In accordance with dharma, not in opposition to moksha, fine, you do dharma and kama, we have no objection. But unbridled dharma, kama and artha is dangerous. Unbridled, uncontrolled. They should be reined. And we should control the rein, and artha and kama can go, no problem. But uncontrolled, they are very, very dangerous. That's what it says. Now here we are speaking of this artha. In this mantra we are speaking of artha, and how this artha should be controlled, guided and achieved. Veda is not against wealth, Veda is not against being rich, but it says how you have to get it. How you have to get it, where you have to see that wealth, and how you should enjoy it. Of course, without opposition to dharma and moksha. That's very important. Dharma is once on one side and moksha is on the other side. Between the two, the artha and kama must be channelized. One bank is dharma, another bank is moksha. Within those two banks only artha and kama should go. They should not transgress. They should not overrule. This is on one side dharma, on the other side moksha. This is a very important factor. Mamanyat, manigyane. We should realize. We should realize. Mamanyat. Martaha. So, beings, human beings, Mamanyat, they should realize. Marta, Muni Pranatyagi, those who are in the birth and death cycle. Martaha, Mamanyat, Dravinam, Drugatav. Dravinam is wealth, Dravinam is money. It doesn't mean only paper and metal. It could be other than that also. Even food grains is wealth. Livestock is wealth. Land is wealth. Air is wealth. Water is wealth. Forest is wealth. Everything is wealth. Wealth has got different forms and anything could be that. It need not be only money and bank balance. Need not be. Dravinam. Another very important thing is Drigatav. It says all these forms of wealth, they really will be called as wealth only when they are in circulation. Drigatav. Gatav means in circulation. It's very important. It's a great economic principle. We have discussed several times about this. It's not the first time I'm discussing about it. If wealth gets hoarded up, it's not in circulation, its effect is poisonous. Like poisonous effect. Whereas when it is in circulation, yes, it increases the production. And to speak in terms of the latest economic principle, it increases the GDP, gross domestic product. Only when it is in circulation. If it's not in circulation, GDP will not improve. Wealth has to be in circulation. That's why it is called as Dravinam. Only when it is in circulation, it is called as Dravina. Wealth. It's not in circulation, it is of no use. It's just like any piece of stone. Because it's not in circulation, it can't do anything. It's idle. Dravinam. Martaha Dravinam Mamanyat. You should be able to realize what is wealth. And it says there, Parichit, it is spread everywhere. Don't go in search of wealth, it is everywhere. It is so abundant. I got wealth everywhere, but the only problem is you don't know how to use it. You don't know how to make the best use of it. That's the problem. It's everywhere. Anything is wealth. Anything is wealth. We say it's trash. there are many people who are able to make a living out of trash. They convert it to some useful things and make a living. So is it a trash? Definitely not. You want the right person who can use it right. Wealth is everywhere. We are in short of, we have got a scarcity of right users, not raw material. Raw material is abundant. That's wealth. That's wealth. Parichinmarto dravinam mamanyat. Oh human beings, please note that wealth is spread everywhere. You didn't say it's here, it's not there. You have got a mine, that mine we get diamond. No, mine and diamond is okay, that's one part. Why not the mud? The mud is also wealth. If mud is not there, how can you grow food? You consider only diamond as wealth. Okay, you dig it out, you get diamonds, cut it and sell it. Can you eat it and live on it? No, never. It's not possible at all. So the mud which is responsible for sprouting the seeds and giving us food is also wealth. It's a better wealth. So mud is also wealth. Soil is also wealth. Is it not everywhere? It's everywhere. Is not water wealth? Can you live without water? Maybe a day maximum. 2 days maximum. That will die out of dehydration. It's not water wealth. They are life-sustaining things and they are more rich, more wealthier, a better dravinam than all the things which don't support life. Gold, coins, notes, diamond, this and that. They never support life. They never support life. But convert them into life-supporting things, then they will save us. That conversion is a must. But whatever we grow on soil, I need not convert. Direct I can consume and live. They are life-sustaining things. They are real Dravina. Where is it? Everywhere. Everywhere. It's everywhere. Soil is everywhere. Water is everywhere. Of course, water is everywhere when I say wherever we inhabit. In desert we don't find water except near oases. So the human habitation is near oases only, not here and there. So wherever we inhabit, on the banks of the rivers, near water sources, near oases, yes, I got water, I got air, I got sunshine, I got soil. You look anywhere, you find it. Look anywhere, you find it. Just a piece of green is a wealth for me, because that piece of green contributes to the world oxygen. Green is because of chlorophyll, photosynthesis, and oxygen is a product. A piece of green is also wealth because you cannot get oxygen elsewhere. If you want to manufacture that amount of oxygen in a laboratory, it is too costly. But a piece of grass, a blade of grass will contribute that oxygen. That's also wealth. Our very outlook should change. It's not that we should look at wealth as only coins and notes, as gold and silver. No. Even a blade of grass is wealth. So in nature, wealth is spread over. Parichinmarto dravinam mamanya. Please realize that. Please realize that. What's the problem is, when you say wealth is in notes and coins, we concentrate on that and we neglect what is there in nature. We pollute air, we pollute land, we pollute water, we deforest. It's our problem. Because we don't find them as wealth. We find them as things what we have to use for ourselves, and the real wealth is coins and notes, gold and silver and diamond, platinum, latest. No, it's not like that. Every piece of nature is wealth. What we understand as wealth, they are not life-sustaining. What is there in nature? Yes, it sustains us. Rain is wealth. Given to us free, in abundance, provided we don't meddle with nature and the water cycle. Free, pure, abundant. That is wealth. Life sustained. If coins and notes are not there, nothing will happen. But if rain is not there, we die. If the river doesn't flow, we die. If the river dries up, we die. That's a real wealth. So change your outlook, change your outlook. Don't see your wealth only in your bank balance. See it everywhere which is spread around you in the form of nature. When you recognize that this is also wealth, you concentrate on safeguarding them. You concentrate on maintaining them purely. You concentrate on not polluting them. Only when our outlook changes. Otherwise, you don't look them as wealth. We look at them as something which you can exploit and convert it into wealth. Gold, silver, bank balance, money. But however we convert them into the wealth as we think today, it will never sustain us. It will never sustain us. For our sustenance, it will ultimately depend on vegetation, fruits, and other things. Water, air, they are life sustaining things. Life sustaining things should get the first place in the list of Dravina, in the list of wealth. Only when they are properly maintained and utilized, yes, other wealth will follow. And our orientation, our outlook, our perspective is totally now distorted, and it's the other way around. We don't prioritize properly. Our priority is for paper and metal and all these natural things, we give it the least priority. So we don't bother about polluting air, we don't bother about polluting our environment, we don't bother about polluting water. Go on spoiling everything. And convert them into paper and metal, paper and metal, paper and metal. Yes, it is a global problem today. We have money, but no air to breathe. We have other forms of wealth, but we have acid rain, not a healthy rain. We have gold and silver with us, but no forests. Global warming is happening. They are so foolish because our perspective is not right. Our perspective itself is distorted. On this Veda mantra, it warns us, Parichinmarto Dravinamma Manya. Please note that wealth is spread over everywhere as sustaining factors in the nature. If you don't recognize it, if you exploit them and convert them into paper and metal, you are gone. Yes, we are moving towards doom day after day. Starting from nuclear reactors to deforestation. We are doing it. And all the waste we are throwing it in the sea, ocean. The ocean life is dying. But it has got a role to maintain the world. But we are not bothered about it. The ocean life is in trouble. All the nuclear waste is dumped in the oceans and they are highly radioactive. The problem what is causing is unmeasurable. Why? Because our concept of wealth is not clear. Even the ocean life is wealth. For the sake of one wealth, how can I sacrifice the other wealth? I should protect both. I should protect all forms of wealth. That too, those who sustain us is very important. That which sustains us is a real wealth, takes the first priority, other things will follow later. It's very, very important. Parichinmarto Dravinam Mamanyat. You should realize that wealth is everywhere. It is not only in my bank balance, it is not only in my locker, it is not only in my vault, it is not only in the form of paper and metal, gold, silver, diamond, platinum, whatever it is. It's not that. Of course, it is there in the list of wealth, but its priority is not number one. That's where I had gone wrong. Its priority is not one. The first priority in the list of wealth is those factors which sustain us: air, water, soil, food, vegetation, forests. This has to be our first priority. And it's everywhere. It's everywhere. We got an organized society and a constitution suitable for it. Yes, anybody can till the land and get their food and sustain and live without polluting them. This is very, very important. Parichinmarto Dravinam Mamanya. What next? Rutasya Patha Namasa Vivaset. Vivaset, Vasa Nivaset. You should be settled well in that path. Patha. You should well settle in that path through which we gain this wealth. Okay, we want this wealth. We have to gain, we have to maintain, we want to enrich if possible, and give a better world to our posterity, our next generation. That's fine. So, we should settle ourselves in that path. Vivaset. Especially we have to settle down. In what path? Rutasya Patha. Rutasya Patha. Rutasya is the path of righteousness. The dharmic path. Fine, you get wealth. We are not opposed to gaining wealth. We are not opposed to earning wealth. But it has to be earned in the righteous way. What is that righteous way? How do you define it? Give priority, proper priority, and that is the righteous way. Don't give priority to paper and metal. Give priority to forest and soil, air and water. That's the first priority. That's what is needed for the sustenance of the whole world. Not only we human beings, but all creatures. Give first priority to it. That is Rutasya Patha, that's righteousness. If you don't give that priority to it, then you are not righteous. You are selfish. You are an exploiter. You are a polluter. You call it by any name. You are inhuman. So, Rutasya Patha Vivaset. You should take that path which is right, which is transparent, which is clean, where priorities are well set. You take that path and be well settled in that path. Don't digress. Don't go astray. Don't get attracted by other paths and lose your main path and goal. Don't do it. How you do it? Oh, I have done it, I am great. Not with that attitude, but Namasa Vivase. Nama Prahadve, that's with all humility. It's all humility. Namasa Vivase. Be in the righteous path. Be well settled in the righteous path. Take the righteous path with all humility and humbleness. Oh, I have got a great opportunity to take this path. Thank everyone. And with all that humility and humbleness, take that path of righteousness, of gaining wealth. Gain wealth, we are not against wealth. But give the right priority, what is to be earned first, what is to be protected first, what is to be sustained first, and do it with all humbleness and humility. And be well settled in that path. Don't go astray from that path. Be well settled. Rutasya Patha Namasa Vivaset. With all humility and humbleness, take the righteous path of earning wealth. And please note, wealth is everywhere. Parichinmarto Dravinam Mamanyat Rutasya Patha Namasa Vivaset. Truth is everywhere. Have the right priorities and get them through righteousness by protecting them and through humility. Now what we are doing is, we are sitting on a branch, just a comparison, we seek out a branch and cutting the very branch on which you are sitting. It is so foolish. If you lose the sustaining factors in the world, if you pollute them, what next? Do you have an alternative? No, you have an alternative. The only source of oxygen is the vegetation, is the forest, is the greens. And if you cut it down, from where you get oxygen? From where you import oxygen? Impossible. You have to die without air. You have to die without oxygen. All of us, not we. If not we, our next generation. Others, the next generation, they suffer. It's not easy to manufacture oxygen and use it. It's very tough and costly. And to maintain the very simple source of oxygen and to maintain the forest, instead of deforestation, you should go for afforestation. Are you really serious about it? No. You're not serious about it. That's the very thing they have to understand. It says, Namasa. With all humility and humbleness, we have to have our priorities right and follow them right. And that is called as righteousness. Pratasya patha namasa vivasti. That's the right path. What cannot be replaced should be given the first priority. And we have to take care of them, safeguard them, protect them, and pass it on. Where there is replacement, there is no problem at all. All other forms of wealth have a replacement. Earlier, when you look into the history, at one point in time, salt was wealth. Am I right? Salt was wealth. They had used salt for transactions. That has been replaced by piece of leather. That was also used as a form of coin and wealth. A piece of leather. So they give leather and exchange for goods. Salt was there. Leather was there. That is all gone. And I got papers. Now that paper has been changed to plastic currency. They have got, all have got different replacements and can change from time to time. But what about air, water and soil? Can it change them? Do you have a replacement for it? Then also it was soil you are sustaining on. Today also it will sustain on soil. Then also we had to depend on rain. Today also we have to depend on rain. There is no alternative. I cannot have a sprinkler and do my farming unless that rain and water source is there. The basic sustaining things are the real wealth. That is the outlook what should be get. That's the perspective you should have. And give priority to its protection, its enrichment, and its sharing and caring. And this you have to do with all humbleness and humility as though it's our duty. Not that I'm a great man, I'm doing it. No. No egoism in that. It's a necessity for me. It's my duty, I have to do it. Pratasya patha namasa vivasit. Be well settled in that path of humility and humbleness and path of righteousness. Pratasya patha namasa vivasit. All this, how you do? I go on lecturing, I go on a lecture tour to this place and that place and talk about it. No, it says, Udasvena kratuna samvadeta. It's a very important thing where we fail. Unless we practice, we have no right to talk. Action should go ahead and our talk should follow it. But today we are talking about it too much. I got all world congresses. It speaks about air pollution, it speaks about water pollution, speaks about nuclear pollution, this and that. We have got different papers produced, we have got workshops, conferences. All talk. Has anyone implemented what they have talked? Very sorry, they are not. They are continuing their very way of life, which is disastrous. the wealth which is spread out, and they talk and talk and talk. They got world conferences about global warming. What should they have done? Nothing. They had never insisted on people to change their way of life, to have a different perspective as to what wealth is. Every country is a warmonger. Every country piles up nuclear weapons. Every country is after arms and ammunitions. But when they speak of world peace, oh, they give beautiful lectures, wonderful lectures. They talk and talk and talk. These very talks have harmed us more than the real problems. So here this Veda mantra warns us, Uta and Svena Kratuna Samvodeta. Samvodeta, if you want to talk well, okay, fine. But do it through Kratuna, through your action, not through your words. If all you want to talk, talk through your actions. Kratuna Samvodeta. Svena Kratuna, with your own actions, with your own implementations, with your own changes in lifestyles. Now, you talk. So in this talk, we have got a real practical thing rather than words and sound. So in English, we say simply, walk your talk. Walk your talk. Simple. Don't talk. Walk your talk. Implement it. That's better. Instead of giving a lecture for 4 hours, 10 hours, 2 days, 3 days workshop, you change your way of life. That will have a better result. Instead of talking, no. Take the example. Svena Kratuna Samvodeta. Talking is okay, but not without action. Our talk should follow our action, and it's not mere talk and a dry talk. Useless talk. That's what is happening today. Everybody is worried, everybody talks, everybody writes. Or what they practice? The same way of life, which deteriorated our whole wealth, spoiled, polluted our wealth. We are following the same way of life, but talk too much. Try to stop talking and stop walking it, practicing it. Svena Kratuna Samvadeta. Your own actions, you talk. Let your actions, let your implementations, let your practices talk. A very simple example what I can give is, say give a lecture for 1 hour about a candy. 1 hour about candy. What happens? Nothing. Give a piece of candy, let them enjoy it. It's more than 1 hour talk. As simple as that. I'm not to discuss and talk about candy, but give just a piece of candy to the person and they'll taste it and enjoy what is candy. Very simple. What I can do in half a second by giving a piece of candy, even if I lecture about candy for 4 hours, you will not get it. That's the one. Uta Svena Kratuna Samvadita. And of saying, grow more trees, grow more trees. Okay, I put a banner, I conduct a international conference on that. People come from all over the world, they talk about grow more trees. That if I just plant 4 saplings in front of my house, that's more than enough. No conference is required. Every person who has attended the conference is capable of, will wholeheartedly plant 4 saplings in front of his house. That's more than enough. That contributes more than what they talk for hours in the conference. Svena Kratuna Samvadita. That's the power of that sentence. Svena Kratuna Samvadita. Then what? Shayam Sam Daksham Manasa Jagrubhyat. You should have an open mind to do all these things, to earn wealth in the righteous way. Understand that the wealth is everywhere, and what is real wealth, what should get the priority. All those things I have told certain things. Not only this, there are many such things. You should have an open mind to take it. Manasa Jagrubhyat. Jagrubhyat is Grubhi Grahane, to grasp and take and accept it and make it our part of our thinking and actions. Manasa Jagrubhyat. But I got a parameter, is not that. What is the parameter? Shreyamsam Daksham. Those are the two parameters. It's not that everything we take in. No. Shreyamsam, that which is really welfare giving to me, that is really good, that which really results in something favorable, that is Shreyamsam. Daksham, efficient. Daksha Samarthya. So in addition to this, whatever point he says which can efficiently bring about this, which can contribute to a better condition, take them wholeheartedly and implement them. Shreyamsam Daksham Manasa Jagrubhyat. Don't say, this all we are going to do, nothing else. No, have an open mind. From where it comes, don't worry about it. If it is true, it's really contributing to the enriching of the wealth, in protecting the wealth, and propagating the wealth, fine. Take it wholeheartedly. Keep your eyes and heart open. Keep your eyes and mind open. But two parameters are there. It should be Shreyamsam and Daksham. It should be welfare giving and should be efficient. If it fails the test of efficiency, don't take it. If it fails the test of giving welfare, don't take it. If it really contributes a little to the welfare, please take it. If it is efficient, don't leave it. Manasa Jagrubhyat, wholeheartedly take it and you are saved, you are protected. Not only you, the whole world is protected. Shreyamsam Daksham Manasa Jagrubhyat. This is the outlook we should have towards wealth and learning of wealth and improvising the wealth, enriching the wealth. Parichinmarto Dravinam Mamanyat Rutasya Patha Namasa Vivaset Udasvena Kratuna Samvadeta Shreyamsam Daksham Manasa Jagrubhyat. Rigveda 10 32 1. 10 32 1. Not 32, 31.
Oh.
Rigveda 10 31 2. 10 32 1. Sorry, 31 2. Rigveda 10 once again, sorry. 10 31 2. Repeat, 10 31 2. Rigveda 10 31 2. In few words, it has summed up what should be our outlook to the world around, how we should look at it, how we should make use of it properly, how we should enrich it, and how should be our way of life. It should not be talking, but should be implementing, practicing. All these things are summed up in this very small mantra. Parichinmarto Dravidam Mamanyat Rutasya Patha Namasa Vivaset Utasvena Kratuna Samvadeta Shreyamsam Daksham Manasa Jagrubhyat. Once again, this mantra is not for chanting, this mantra is not for studying, but this mantra is very much for practicing and implementing. And if you do it, yes, we'll have a better world for ourselves and we can give a better world to our future generation. Okay, thank you for the day.